Hello everybody and welcome back to Shot Racing Collects. For today we have another
VR.
yeah
So today's VR
is for
awesome channel, really good friend of ours,
by
good
the
friend to
name
the
of
channel. I don't know which one is his. That one. RJ collects sets. RJ has 319 subscribers. He's a huge Mike Schmidt super collector. Love his videos. He has some of the best stories on YouTube. Every video, Monday to Friday, he does one Monday, one Wednesday, one Friday. He does a Mike Schmidt item, a random baseball item, which he has so many awesome things.
Schmidt.
And a trivia question. And I love his trivia questions. We don't miss very many of them, and we've won a couple and lost a lot more.
Because you always enter late, by like 2
No, that
hours.
used to be. Lately, he's been really getting. Just go to listen to his stories about baseball and all the stuff he has. This one here with the book is awesome to hear some of the stories out of it and everything else. He has a great channel, one of the most giving guys on YouTube, and just an awesome all-around guy. So the reason I'm doing this is for his 300 subscriber contest. I gotta find it now. That was the update right there. It's a 300 VR contest.
Yeah.
1, 0. All right. So, oops, it's already halfway in. So what he wanted was to find, pick at least 3 cards from any sport, Hall of Famer, 1 veteran, 1 player that, 1 Hall of Fame player, 1 veteran player, and 1 player no one has ever heard of. Well, few people have heard of him, not very many. And then you got to find a card in your collection with these 3 types that must contain an interesting fact on the back of the card and share it with the card community. So what I did, big surprise, I did racing. Not yet, because I got to get ready here. So I figured you're going to get tons and tons of baseball. You're going to get some hockey and everything else. So I wanted to do something just a little bit different. Gee, I wonder who that guy is. So I did NASCAR. So for my veteran, I did the one, the only Richard Petty.
Greatest NASCAR driver ever.
Yeah, pretty much. He is the king. He's the greatest NASCAR driver. No one will ever get as many wins in the top series as he has. And I don't care what anybody says, he has the best autograph in sports. I don't know if you haven't seen it, just go search it out. It's just an awesome looking autograph. So I went through all my different Richard Petty cards, and I decided on this card for one reason and one reason only. Okay, the interesting stat on the back is, JR, flip over the card. There is no stats. Instead, don't know if you can see it. Actually, put your hand back there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, no, get out of the light again. It's all in Braille. The 1993 Action Pack set, they did, I think there's about 7 cards in it, but it was for all the big drivers, but everything was done in Braille. I myself, unfortunately, cannot read Braille, so I don't know what it says, but I thought that is really awesome that they did that to include people that do have vision problems and everything else. And this, with it being an action pack, it's also raised on the front in kind of a 3D image. Just thought it was really, really cool. So next up, I have for my Hall of Famer. Oh, sorry, hold on, go back there for a second. I forgot.
You forgootst.
I forgot. Richard Petty.
Here are
NASCAR
his
Cup
actual
Series.
stats.
85. He's 85 years old now, still going. He's had 7 championships in 35 years. He's had 200 wins in 1,085 races.
Woo!
555 top 5s and 712 top 10s. That is over 75% of the races he's been in the top 10. He's had his best finish is first, of course, because he got 200 of them. But his best average finish is 11.27 in 1,185 races. It's just an awesome fact. His average start is 9.54. he retired with 349 retirements. I don't get that. Anyway, it's just some awesome stats. I found this stat site, Motorsport Stats, and it's just really, really cool. So now, get rid of that. Go over here.
Oh, they saw your next
and
one.
they saw my next one. So my Hall of Famer is. You're gonna have to turn the card. From the, I think it's 1992 Kmart set. Boy, are you crooked. I just like this set because it's actually the Kmart Racing. That was one of the sponsors.
He looks old in that card.
You know what? We're going to do the stats first now.
Okay.
So we're going to go with the stats. Hold on. I got to figure out where to get the thing here again. So, boom. So, unfortunately, this doesn't do all his kart stats. But this is his 24. Oh, this is Formula One stats. Okay, so in Formula One, he had 1 championship out of 14 years, 12 wins, 19 podiums, so top 3 in 128 races, and 18 poles in 28 races.
Nice.
His best grid, best points, retirement. I don't know, 72 retirement. Oh, that's how many times he retired out of the race. That's what retirements are. How many DNFs they had. Okay. So it's really, really cool stat. He has his 24 hours of Daytona. The stats, I love the little wheel here while it's thinking. He's had 1 win out of 1 start, 1 podium. He started 49th in that race. That's for the 24 hour at Daytona. Okay, so we got to go back. And the reason I picked this card is for you're really crooked again. It's because your camera sits crooked when you're on the thing there. Okay, he's been called his life has been called the American Dream Come True. Only man to win the Indianapolis 500, the Daytona 500. It's actually the Daytona 24 hour and an F1 race. He's the only man in history to win 3 of them, let alone 4 of them. He's just, in his very first IndyCar race, he started 16th and finished 11th. He was the Indianapolis Rookie of the Year in '65, national champion that year, IndyCar champion in '66. He won the Indy 500 in '69 and the series title. Daytona 500 stock car winner in '67. 3-time Sebring 24-hour winner in sports cars. World Formula One Grand Champion in 1978. IROC Series Champion in 1979, which what they did is they took the best 3 from all the different racing divisions, put them in the exact same cars, and raced them. He was the Kart Indy Champion again in '84. He's the only man to earn Driver of the Year honors in 3 different decades, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, and he is the all-time leader in IndyCar pole positions and laps led. He is just, when it comes to racing, it doesn't matter what you put him in, he was born to win. So that was my Hall of Famer, because he's in every NASCAR, or every racing Hall of Fame there is. And then for my, what did he call it? It wasn't really a nobody. A player that no one has ever heard of. So for me, I chose JR to flip the card because he's busy on his video game. So I chose a gentleman by the name of J.R. Fitzpatrick.
It's also his rookie recap.
That's his NASCAR rookie card. So J.R. Fitzpatrick. No, J.R. isn't named after him, although it's just a funny coincidence. I refused. A couple of my brothers have named their sons after race car drivers. And technically, I guess it really doesn't matter what name you do, they're going to find a race car driver to say he was named after. But with JR, boom, he raced in the NASCAR Truck Series, Nationality USA. No, he's Canadian. That's wrong. In 4 years, he's had 0 wins, 1 top 14 or 1 top 5, and 4 top 10s. His best average finish is 22nd. Average start is 24.5, and he's only been out of 3 races out of the 14th. Now, the reason I chose this card, we'll go back to it, is he actually My oldest brother Jason actually raced against him, and Jason's son Dale actually races against him now. But the reason I chose this card on the back, okay, here's a guy who knows how to make a good first impression. J.R. Fitzpatrick led 17 laps en route to a 4th place finish in the season opener at Daytona. So in his very first race in the truck series, he led the 17 laps, which a lot of guys can't lead 1 lap in their rookie season, let alone 17. The Canadian racer entered 8 of the first 15 races on the schedule. He nailed down 3 top 10s and 3 finishes 11th or better. So yeah, that's the reason I chose it. I just thought it was cool that in his very first race in the trucks, unfortunately that's all he made it to was the trucks. He's back racing in Canada now in the NASCAR Canadian Pinty Series.
I think so.
Yeah, no, he is. And he also races, like I said, against my nephew in the APC Late Model Series, which has all the best late model drivers from all over Ontario. And my nephew Dale won the very first one.
Yeah.
Jeez, I should have found Uncle Jake's card. Uncle Jake's card. Anyway, so RJ, I hope you liked
our
my VR. Of course, I had to do something different for your brother. You know that. I want to say thank you. Well, first off, congratulations on 300. You deserve it, buddy. You deserve a heck of a lot more than that. You should be on your 3K subscribers.
Absolutely.
You do so much for the cardmunity. You do so many giveaways and are such a generous guy. And like I said before, I love your stories. So everybody, please go sub up to RJ Collects Sats and check him out.
Yeah.
With that, I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank everybody for watching our VR. And
have a fucking good day.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.